Good morning, this is Jack from Charting Markets, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Tuesday, the 7th of October on crypto. Okay, let's have a look. I've actually drawn the channel here on the 60-minute chart. It's really, really, really nice. This is a really high quality channel. So obviously it's only got 4 points, 2 on each side, but that's all you need to establish a channel. Now we've reached a retest of this high here. This is a potential level top, but if we get up to here, I had a measure this morning, and this is now in about the 140k area, and it's rising at about 6k a month. If we are making a bull market high in December, that would give us a bull market high range in the 152k to 158k range, which I haven't got any particularly strong views about myself, but I would say that we've got a fair amount of people. I think Peter Brandt was calling for that kind of area. And also the other thing is, in terms of the other trend line here, it's not a bad match with it. That is something to be watching with great interest. So I'll see how that goes. But I'm really liking this channel, and I very much like to see these form because it gives you structure and it gives you targets. In terms of the weekly middle band, obviously we held the weekly middle band like a champ. That has basically been holding since April, and when we broke back over it, and that's where I would expect to find support. We found support at it twice since, and until that breaks with any conviction, well, that'll be confirmation that this bull market is either finishing or over. So in terms of the daily charts, we've got no current negative divergence, but we're at the stage where we can start setting up negative divergence on the daily chart. Obviously, we've reached 90. We're looking at a little short-term overbought. I wouldn't be surprised to see this slow down and consolidate a bit, but I'm not seeing much to suggest a large retracement here, and certainly not one where this double top would play out. I think chances are we're going to be seeing the, well, for this to break down, we need to get down below channel support now at about 111.5k, and I think realistically we're likely to see channel resistance before we see channel support, and that's currently in the 140k area. Looking at Solana, no, we do have some divergence. This is a possible weak RSI5 sell signal brewing. Because we did retest that overnight. We do have a little potential level top here. I am wondering if that might deliver something. I am looking for a bit of consolidation here. Bigger picture, I'm looking higher, but my concern is we've got a decent looking trend line here, and I'd really like to see that broken, because otherwise it's going to be hard even to make a new all-time high before the end of December. I'd like to see this break. I'd like to see us get up to the IHS target in the 182 area, and then 282 area, and then I'd like to see a retest the all-time high at 294.95. If we can break this trend line, then I think Solana can go significantly higher into December. Looking at Ethereum, sharp retracement, didn't reach the obvious target in the 3,500 area, but still respectable. This has broken up over declining resistance, and just as I observed when Bitcoin did the same, next obvious target is a retest of the all-time high. I'm expecting to see that sooner rather than later. The 60-minute sell signal has failed, and another one is brewing. In terms of Solana, on the hourly chart, no current divergence. Bitcoin still has the original 60-minute sell signal. Yes, it does. And that hasn't reached target yet. I'm thinking that when we do see a bit of a retracement here, chances are those will both make their targets. On Ethereum, the one that's brewing, and Bitcoin, the one that is still there. We shall see. All right, great. Let's have a quick look at questions. Watch out. There'll be a post out in about an hour to an hour and a half. I was planning to do one on Friday, but I injured my wrist, but it's mostly back to normal now, so I can type properly. All right, great. In that case, I think that's a wrap. Everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning.